Hey, look, guys. This holo display is very realistic because it's not even got any of like the purple to it. It's highly detailed. Well, isn't it crazy? Y- Yeah, I think it's pretty impressive myself. Anyways, there's a lot of notes here. Fashav. Every time I set foot here in the arena, I'm taken back to my own cool route. The time, I couldn't be sure why Hikaru allowed me to partake in the trial. I hoped that the chief was obliged to let me enter, but instead he seemed merely intrigued. I won't lie, I enjoyed the obvious frustration of the other contestants. Highborn though he may be, I know how to kill. One desert Tanakh couldn't contain his discontent as I stood blood-stained over a prone machine about to kill it. He blindsided me, spearing both of its head and my calf. The crowd cheered, me not so much. Smug as he was, he even turned around to take in the ovation. I used the moment and I used the moment to take the spear to free myself. He did not take kindly to that, nor to the fact that I used half of his weapon to impale his foot. I was ready to leave it at that, but he wanted to continue the brawl. I did not notice that all the machines had been destroyed. It was just us. The onlookers yelled angrily when the bout started leaning my way. The other contestants closed in on me, but Hikaru's voice boomed through the arena. Leave them. Who draws first must face the consequences. A long minute passed as we wrestled without rules or grace. With the very last of my strength, I snapped his neck. The whole place fell silent. And, and then Hikaru walked to the edge of the arena and spoke. We fight shoulder to shoulder. We do not stab our fellow soldiers in the back. We must look our enemies in the eyes. One. And it took me a while before I realized he was talking about the division between the clans. Even so, I'll never forgive how he gave me, an enemy general, a fair chance. That's why I served him wholeheartedly. And now Chief Hikaru has given me leave to return to the Sundom, and the embassy is only days away. From then on, I will do everything in my power to broker a lasting peace between our people. Not between our people, for our people, Hikaru. This has been the grandest adventures. Goodbye, my friend. You unfortunately know the end result of that. So then we have this one. And to whom it may concern, my late husband, Kana Mungrove, has perished with Roberto Medina at the Battle of Mojave. When his last leave was hastily recalled, he left his duffel bag at the house. It holds the usual items: shirt, pants, undergarments, toiletry, but also a device of data, snaps of his unit, a collection and of maps and marching orders, including the one ordering his squad to join Medina. He even kept a couple small Gison and drone parts. We think he took as souvenirs. Kana proudly spoke of taking down several. We were wondering, would the museum be interested in said items for collection? The family would feel honored if his memory he is thus preserved. Respectfully yours, Kate Mungrown Brown. Alright. What's this one? Feedback. Much of a gun at all. Well, jamming all the time before it blew up in your face. What on earth is it doing in the museum? If there's a hell for guns, it's where it belongs. Rick Daly. The gracias por preser. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. I'm not even gonna try. But probably something about. But I think I can kind of take a guess what that would mean. My husband and I were pleasantly surprised by the serenity of the crater in its current form, a telling landmark after all these years. It's silent. It's silent. It's a stark contrast to the violence of bygone days. Joey was here with my brother, but he's a wiener. Medina of this Medina, that is all I hear in every exhibit. My father knew the Medina was from when they were still hauling rare earth in Arizona. Let me tell you, them folks ain't the heroes of this story. You have any story. Okay, James Dalton. Where was the other ones? There's one. Bunavita appearance, Mika. You better hear this from me. Remember Sonia Bunavita? The aide to Senator Mara Mirda? She just did an interview going on about how you are unfit to lead the museum due to a confirmed bias towards government history. She's accusing us of erasing Roberto Medina's legacy by substituting his heroic efforts to curb the government's reliance on machine power with a both sides narrative that deflects from the real issue of federal overreach. I know Bunavita Vita is a hothead, so I'm not surprised by her wording, but we should be confirmed. As an aide to Mara Medina, she could probably sway her to abandon the support of the museum, and you know as well as I do how fragile Senate support is at this moment. Losing a vote is one thing, but we can't afford to lose to Roberto Medina's daughter. The symbolism alone would shatter our hopes at future funding. Please advise our PR strategy. Maria Medina's visit is due in 2 weeks. The timing couldn't be worse for us. Maybe it sounds like you who shouldn't have been doing what you were doing. Senator Medina's visit. Sonia, glad we could talk just now. I know we have our differences, but I feel we share a common interest in keeping the memories of the Hot Zone crisis alive. A museum is a living thing with exhibits being discussed all the time in the future. Whenever you have a suggestion, I'll be happy to discuss them before you commit to interview. I hereby confirm in writing that we have reached the following agreement. RE Senator Maria Medina's visit. The museum route will be altered to accompany the senator's wishes. US are seatable displays in room 2 and 4 will be temporarily switched out. My team will update you on the precise items we will show, but rare earth history will be the main focus. I can confirm. We will have Roberto Medina's combat uniform, the Desert Camo one, in the house at all times. It will be prominently displayed in the main hall along with the artifacts Miss Medina bestowed on the museum back in May. Photo ops. So designated press zones includes food, the main hall, rooms 4 and 5, and the Crater Memorial. Kindly ask the senator to walk outside no later than 7:30. Outside conditions will be suboptimal after that. Heavy dust, low sunlight. The office will run the press list. You can confirm your retraction of earlier statements to the press. We're good to go. I see. I did not use up my supplies, but you know what I do have? Many things to sell. Let's see just how many shards I can make selling all of the valuables I have. I'm currently at 6,653. That is going to put me at almost 10k shards. That's a few shards. Alright. Time to go do some side quests, and then, if there's still time, actually go deliver Aether. Hello.
Champion, I fear we must lean on your strength and generosity again.
Alright.
Just tell it to her straight, Dekka. The
Dekka.
tribe needs the arena. She's our only hope to getting it open again.
You need the arena? But the cool route's over.
That's true, but we also use the arena to boost the tribe's morale.
Okay.
We use it for training. Herd in machines so our soldiers can experience the glory of the kill in a controlled setting.
Which, of course, boosts morale. But Chief Hikaru won't let us reopen the arena until the ballista protecting the field is repaired.
We need it in case a machine runs amok, and it was damaged during the cool route. The parts we need aren't easy to find.
I see.
I get it. You need me to hunt down some machines and grab the parts.
We'd ask someone else, but every squad in the Grove is on alert. But the task is not without compensation, right, Kala?
Of course. Once the arena is open again, I would be honored to invite you to compete.
Mm-hmm.
A wide variety of machines will be available.
And I will award you prizes for victory. Not just from the arena, but also for medals won at hunting grounds. You'll be able to trade them for some of the tribe's very best gear.
Ah.
To fix the ballista, we'll need a sinew from a rollerback,
Okay.
along with some bristleback tusks.
I have the tusks. I don't know if I have.
Been spotted near a campfire to the southeast.
I
When done,
have
bring
the
parts
tusks.
to
I
me
don't know if I have a
on
sinew.
the
But also,
northeast
is
side of
the
grove.
what else are you where I turn in the medals I've
One
gotten?
more thing. If you're going back into the wilds, I have another duty tied to our soldiers' morale. A regrettable one.
Uh-huh.
Every Tenakth soldier carries a tag carved with their squad symbol. Rebels have been hoarding the tags of the soldiers they kill.
Oh, you're also
You
where I
might
turn in
find
the
such tags
tags.
at any enemy outpost.
Yeah, I
If
might
you do,
have
bring them to me. I'll make
all
sure
of
they
them.
return to the soldier squad mates and loved ones. Having confirmation sometimes soothes their grief. And there are bounties involved, if that matters to you.
I've already found some of those tags.
I don't have anything to pay you with here. Bring them to me at the Maw of the Arena when you can.
Okay.
Thank you, champion. And please don't forget the parts for the ballista.
Got it. So I need to, so yeah, I already got the tusks, but I need to go. That's where the rollerbacks are. Okay. Let's grab the other quest so that it's just already gotten, and then I
I
can
need to head southeast to find that rollerback.
and
I already have enough
go.
bristleback tusks on me.
go to it just right after this one. Hello.
Blood of
Decca.
the Ten, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you.
Mhm.
I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Kavo. He was not counted among the dead. Which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly.
Ah.
Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this.
Mm.
Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Kavo is the last of my blood.
Mhm.
What made Kavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja.
Yes.
During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clan's back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Mhm.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Kavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
I see. Being a bit of a stupid.
So if Kavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Kavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
Mhm.
You said Kavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru, the clans warred constantly with each other.
Yes.
Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then their children.
I'm sorry.
And
I
he's
tried
the last
fighting
one.
grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from following the trail of blood.
Mm-hmm.
If Kavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own
Fair that you want to get Cavo back.
Regala let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try.
Understandable.
I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Cavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
Let's go.
Okay.
Good. This way.
I guess we're
The
doing this
outpost
one
isn't far.
first. So where was the other one that I... Yeah, this one. It was opening the arena.
I've heard there are lands beyond the Carjas, vastly different from our own.
Okay. For being old, you can run. I'll give you that, Deca.
You know, the rebels aren't going to give up without a fight.
Then we'll have to give them one. The bloodshed won't end until Regala is defeated.
Probably not wrong. Is it
What
that
matters
rebel
is the
outpost?
soldier they took captive, Nikala. She's been their prisoner for some time now.
Mm-hmm.
She's my only lead to finding Cavo.
We'll get her back. And then Cavo too.
Alright. So we need to get the prisoner, who's the only
outpost
lead.
should be just ahead.
Yes, I see
You
it.
take point. I'll follow.
Kill rebels.
Rebel outpost. I need to take out the leader.
Okay.
Fire's not going to help here.
So... Uh-huh. 6 spin, dude. Okay. So that's... Do you wanna test that claim? Because I'm down to test that claim, my friend. Yeah, sure, let's test this claim. Unfortunate. Could not follow up on the claim. Unfortunate for you. Well, I missed the headshot. Okay, I can't get you, but I can get you. You wanna stop hiding, coward? What the? What was that maneuver? Tried to hit the head. You sure that predicting the movement alone will do what you want? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that that's exactly the case. Now climb here. That's just this. Are you sure it's not you who's in the world of hurt? Ow. Bonk. That's a weird way to describe what you're doing, my friend. Ah, there we go. Now you don't have a helmet. There we go. There's the headshot. Ah. You know, stop running. I don't take kindly to people who run. There we go. Are those acid canisters? Yeah, okay. I was using the wrong arrow. There we go. That's how you
That's
kill.
all of them.
Our scouts said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood post.
Let's look around.
Okay. There's a few areas to generally look for, while also needing to
This'll break my fall.
kind of double as clearing out this place. Okay. This one's a key, which means I'll need to find the chest that this key goes to.
That's the post.
No Nakala, obviously. But maybe the rebels moved her. I can look for tracks.
Before we do that, I still need to find where this chest is, and it'll be easiest by just getting this. This should point me towards where the key needs to go. Where's the point? There's the point.
I might be able to find Nakala's tracks with my focus.
I'll rest here until you return.
Okay, where is your chest? Is it that up there? Yes. Maybe? No. It's this one. Yes.
Dead soldiers. Dougal will want these.
Okay. Now let's scan for the tracks. Whoop. Activate the focus. There we go.
Tracks leading away from the post.
Where do they go?
Great question.
Blood. From the rebels or Nakala?
Kinda looks like we're going down. Yeah.
Dead end.
No. I think there's something under that wood.
Yep. I was gonna say, it looks like a bit of a hidden door. Hello.
Hold my hand, Nakala. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you?
Yes.
And with an outlander.
Whoa. How'd you end up down there?
Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Kavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road.
Ah.
My comrades got away, but I was taken. Cavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear.
Do you know where his squad went?
I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Okay.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Noted.
Dekka, if Cavo attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there.
I just hope if the moment comes
What
to it,
about
you're
you?
prepared.
That wound needs to be looked at.
It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor.
I guess we'll see about that.
You need to be prepared if it comes to it. Decca, that we're going to maybe need to kill your grandson. So, you are now over there. Goodness. Big traveling. Yeah, a lot of traveling is going to be done. I can call the mountain here, correct? Yes. That speeds up traveling. Ooh. It's getting sandy.
This'll be over quick with frost ammo.
Okay, an apex, including one that has implemented the crazy tactic of unloading its body. Here we go. Here's the rollerback site.
A rollerback. Just like Kala said. Gonna have to take it down.
Okay, is that acid? Yes. Wrong thing. Interesting. Was there a setting? Am I crazy? I swear I saw a setting that made arrows not do the thing where they do that. Because that's why I'm perfectly aiming at the thing there, but the arrows, because of the thing where they auto lock onto things, are going there. It's setting now. Am I crazy? Oh. And now it's gone. Alright, let's see how aiming the bow without the dang arrow aim assist is, since I finally found the dang setting. You wanna get over here, rollerback? Or are you gonna hide? Crap. Crap. Come on. Stop hiding over there. Thank you for the tail. Ow. Perfect. Come on. Crap, that missed. Wrong thing. It has clamps that I can shoot on the sides. Okay. I guess that's just not gonna work. That stunned it. Uh-oh. I can then get the other side. I can get the crate down. Got it. I don't have arrows. Got it.
It's over. Time to salvage that sinew. There. I should get back to Kala. Hand over the parts.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know why I hadn't turned off arrow aim assist earlier. That made it... Okay. That made it so much easier to aim. Like, so much easier. Okay. Just because there's gonna be a bit of travel time, I will simply see you when I'm back at the arena. So, I will see you at the arena. Hello, I am here with your things. Where are you exactly? Oh, you're further inside. I am here with your things. Set them back there? Yeah. That's you. Hello, Kala.
I've got the parts you need for the ballista.
Excellent. We'll get it fixed up right away, and then the arena will be ready.
Ooh.
You're welcome to fight anytime.
How does it work?
Simply speak to me, and I'll arrange a challenge for you.
Okay.
And any medals you win from fighting, you can exchange with me for some of the tribe's very best equipment. Not just
Got
from
it.
the arena, but also medals won at hunting grounds.
Yes.
After upgrading your gear, I think you'll come to favor me over Kala.
I'm here to help train our squads. It's not a popularity contest.
Good thing for you. I'll take my leave then. Come talk to me if you win or if you have soldiers' tags to turn in.
Yes.
Well then, if you'd like to fight in the arena now, we can set it up in no time.
And we'll see what the arena is.
Good. We'll reopen with the champion in the ring.
Are you ready to put your machine hunting skills to the ultimate test? Drop into the arena and take on the strongest machines and escalating challenges. Completing challenges will earn arena medals and be trained for the prize master for unique and extremely powerful gear. Choose your weapons and tend your health before entering the arena. You won't get a chance to do so once inside. So we go all the way up to champion. I see, and they all require progressing in the story to do. Okay. There's an online leaderboard. Okay, so it's so you need to do it in a X amount of time. Yeah, so if you complete it in the right time, you get rewards. Okay. So I need to take out 2 Claw Striders and 3 Scrappers. So before I go in, I can at least scan. Are those the shock drums? Okay. Hello. Let's get this over with. Ow. Fortunately, I don't have shock to work with. Yeah, this one is going swimmingly. Okay. Jeez, I'm failing so hard.
Pain subsided.
What? Yeah, unless I am oh my god. Stop. Oh, good. Out of ammo. Huh? I'm in the middle of a critical strike.
Can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit.
Literally not supposed to be possible last time I checked. No. Yeah, that went terribly. Unlocked machine reinforcements. Continue. A long leg and a Ravager. Okay. Let us see. Is there gonna be more shock drums that I can't use? No. Okay. The 17 skill points staring at me. Both are shock ammo, but are those... Yeah, those are knockdownables. Okay. Screw it. Try and lure both of them over here and knock this down on top of me. I thought the long leg would at least be there. Boop. Oh. Might as well just start going away. Hey, Adam. Ow. Goodness. Man, I cannot hit these. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Okay. Hey, wait, why are you crouching? Oh, I need to kill the things that were not listed as well, eh? That doesn't seem fair. You weren't listed. Fine. You want me to kill the things that weren't listed? I'll kill them. There. They're dead. Boost battle. Oh, that's why it was called Reinforcement. So you have a rollerback and 3 spikes mounts. Okay. So oh, it's called boost battle because these can boost, right? Where is that? One of these allows them to boost, I think. Yeah, the amplified ing sac that's on the top. Okay. To try and make it so that they can't amplify. You also have an amplify. No. Hey, I should try and just take out the spike snouts. Crap. There we go. Now, you won't be able to get boosted anymore. Might as well try and get you over here. It's a bit of damage. Okay. That went so much further than I was expecting. Hey, but a crit strike. Uh-oh. Okay. I forgot that's what that does. Ow. Please get up. No. Cease. Get out from the goddamn boxes. What even was that? Get up. Okay. There we go. That thing has attacks that I've never... That was doing attacks that I had not seen a rollerback do before. So, this one... and And now we see... let me open up those leaderboards. Yeah, that... -1. I'm sure the PlayStation leaderboards at least actually make any amount of sense, since as far as I'm aware, people not be able to cheat in impossible times. By the way, imagine being that much of a loser that you need to cheat in a time on this. Like, how much of a pitiful ego do you have? Huh? I don't... Oh. I see. This one gives you specific stuff. Piercing. Uh-huh. I see. So I have to do this with the... Oh. And it's Elemental Fury. Okay. So... What should I do? I should try and freeze it immediately. And then maybe Plasma in that? Yeah. Okay. Man, those have a real short range. Okay, I swear I rolled. Okay. Okay. Crap. Okay. Not bad. Well, if I can hit this last little bit, there we go. No. Okay. You're being a bit of a bitch. Oh my god. Might as well see what this does. Okay. Need to just hit. Let me do this. Crap. Not what I was expecting it to be, because I forget that it gives me a unique setup. Crap. Not using the strong arrows. What am I doing? Okay. Got it. Yeah, I feel like doing that on anything harder than normal would require a lot more making use of the various things. Oh. So I can also now do this one as well. That's fun. Save that for later.
Dull moment when you're in the arena, champion.
I guess, looking at the time, I'm probably gonna have to call this episode here.
Aloy, need to turn in some tags? or
But,
trade some
I'm gonna
medals?
go
What do
return
you want
Aether
back
at
from
least
hunting
before the end of the
arena.
episode. So, let's trade in medals. Okay. I see. So the arena medals allow me to get these. And then the hunting ones, I can get this. Might end up being better? I'm not entirely sure. And we also got outfits. Cool. Okay. Yeah, those are looking pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I definitely am gonna look a little more in depth to these between episodes to see if I am going to grab any of them.
Earn more medals and the
So then what are the
Found some of the
tags?
tags you mentioned before.
good. The squad mates and families of the deceased will be grateful. This is for you. As always, the tribe values your efforts.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
Alright.
Well,
Safe travel.
Just some various things. Okay. Well, as I might as well, Cool, at least return Aether before I do anything else in the next episode. What am I saying? We're gonna return Aether before continuing any sort of arena or side quests or story quests. So, I'll see you there. Okay. And we are now at the base. Hello. This place has changed a bit.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Hello, and welcome.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all
Yes.
the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Ah, good.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods.
Okay.
So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for.
Ah.
Southwest.
The old ones like to dance.
Well, they didn't
A
have
supply
to
crate.
like I
Ooh,
did.
things.
Teach you.
Don't tempt me.
Okay.
Forge, find an inn and leave me alone.
Well, let's talk to everyone. What do they have to say?
Hey,
Hey,
How you doing?
a nice place.
well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things. Thanks to you.
You're welcome.
I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both.
It's unfortunate that they are.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never
You
really
will
understood.
fill in a due
I was
time.
never able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do. Sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful. You know?
It takes some time, but yeah.
So far, our companions that we're getting are 4.
How are you settling in?
Can't wait to see them in some kind of inevitable final battle.
When he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
What about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
Probably don't mind. In fact, probably would encourage it.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
And what do you have to say?
So Talana came by the base?
And more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
Yes, that would be trying to find her friend.
Right. I'll leave you to it.
What do you have to say, Varl?
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train.
That's
If
good.
you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl.
Let's see. Do the companions first.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tenakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must
Yeah.
be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready.
I just like to imagine she just barged through here. Everyone's like, hello, you want anything? And she's already out the door.
How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Aerith definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
That's good. How's your training going?
Training with Zoe.
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
I presume that mostly refers to, smashing.
You guys reading something over there?
We just
And
finished
is
going
the
through all
other
logs we
bit.
collected back in Nora territory and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
Definitely impressive, I'll give them that, yeah.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't
Yeah.
stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Hope they don't find this place before we can even get to that
Just
point.
listening to the same music over and over again. Maybe. We'll be fine.
Okay. Where is you? Hey, Zoe.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Not
Going
wrong.
Back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The
Fair.
chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this.
There.
For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Hopefully in due time the other ones can be told about this place. Oh.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat.
See.
This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already. I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus?
You called them stinky once and they didn't like it.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains,
I said it in a more
they did
succinct
more than
way.
just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
Yeah, that sounds.
Sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
That sounds like the Mad Sun King.
The healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
I see.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village.
Yeah, this one
My grandmother used to
is also going to be a bit longer, but that's mostly just because of all the conversations at the end here.
As a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So
I see.
Putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
I see.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains.
And you got more to join, and yeah.
I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle.
Nice.
We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Nice.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice.
Bit of a...
When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
Using pretty much guerrilla tactics to take out the army that you would not be able to take on, and like head on. Very nice.
When the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night. Then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through.
Nice.
What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed,
you couldn't get it out of your...
I feel like I'd truly returned at all.
I was gonna say...
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
And obviously, we know which one you chose. So, companions.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes, the Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah, she's one of the good ones. Trust me.
Sorry, she's a bit of a bit extra.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
Yeah, you could put it like that.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
Again, let me describe the process of cloning.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
Sorry about that,
What are you up to?
I guess.
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear.
It was very good to hear. The quicker everyone can learn, the sooner everyone will understand every little thing about this stuff, and usefulness of everyone will quadruple.
Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least.
It is.
And heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
It is truly fascinating, and like you said,
Right. I should probably go.
also heartbreaking.
I shall return to our training then.
And let us go talk to our other friend. Where might he be? I do not know.
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
What's this?
Aloy, I see you found your room.
Ah.
Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
So what is this? It.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it.
Ah, it's the old
Finished my
spear.
Training.
Nice.
Feels like so long ago now.
I see. Things will probably be added in the room as the story progresses.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe.
It's cool.
This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to
That's a lot of arrows.
He did almost
one
drown
of
me.
Studious Fordice's many schools.
Uh,
Pain getting him to Baronlight. Still, he didn't deserve to be run down by Regalla's riders.
I see, so various things get
Is this a
added.
piece from the bulwark? Katalo must have brought this with him as a trophy.
That's great.
He fired the cannon, but he really put Dakota in his place.
That's funny.
This must be from the cool route. Between the Rockbreaker and the Slip
Ah.
Room, Regalla really wrecked the arena. And I have a feeling she won't stop trying until Hikaru's dead.
That's cool. So mementos get added around as you continue the story, like just the entire area. That's actually really cool.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
My god.
Good frosting. Sounds like a ration every soldier should have.
My god. Gaia is speaking through Aloy.
Aloy,
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions.
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place. Gaia,
Mhm.
gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then.
You will be an invaluable asset. As well ask you about everything.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light.
I see.
East side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan.
I see.
Turned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
I see.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse.
I see.
So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
And a damn good one at that, considering you're still a badass of just the one arm.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us,
wingsuits
is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
Yes.
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans.
I did do that.
There was little more to be said. He understood.
Makes sense.
I'm honored he lent me his best marshal, at least for a little while.
Indeed.
And I am honored to have the best marshal. I'm so curious. I'm so curious to hear what he has to say about everyone.
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I am a...
She rallied to summon her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Plus, I'm also a good convincer, as far as it goes for, getting people here.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines that answer to Gaia?
Yes.
Precisely.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power.
Yeah, as many as we really need. If we need one, he'll make one. If we need millions, it will make millions.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you Have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy.
Shields have some sort of failing in point, no matter what kind of shields they are. They inevitably break.
Feel free to check
There's
in with
always
Hekaro.
some way to break it.
Door's always open here.
I will. May the Ten walk with you.
And may the Ten walk with you. Alright, time to go return Aether. I am so curious to hear what Gaia has to say.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Right.
When you're ready, please merge Aether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
I would explain why you have a talk symbol above you. Boop. Not the birds. Not the bird.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away,
Defend.
I received an
Ended the
unusual
culvert
transmission
and
dedicated to
recovered
Eleuthia
Aether.
frequency.
Eleuthia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static.
But you did find it.
Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
R4. R2.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this vicinity.
Okay.
A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
It is also, who at this point has an acronym attached to it, but when originally created, did not have an acronym.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Can't really figure out without going there, unfortunately.
The Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Unless they're being really strategical and making it purposely irregular to try and trick into genuinely thinking.
Coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance.
Got it.
Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
It's definitely a possibility. Not really much we can
All right.
gain.
I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
I agree.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Okay. Nod. Stress signal. Yep. It says beware. Alright. Cradles of Echo. Oh, it's on hold. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to save talking to Gaia for the next episode, but that is the end of this episode. But due to the... where is it? Due to the distance that this is, I am gonna put that one on hold for now. We have discovered what the arena is. Which is a fun little thing, even if a bit confusing at first. And we've also finally returned Aether, and have gotten whatever this quest is, which we'll go continue in the next episode. So, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out and bye-bye.